Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Kristi. Today I have a blood glucose and ketones test that I want to share with you guys. And this one I've been dreading. Because this is a product that I absolutely, personally, 100% love, and so does my family. So I'm worried about the results. I do have an entire playlist of videos like this. So if you're doing a low carb or ketogenic lifestyle and you want to know how something may possibly affect you, then go check out that playlist. I do want you to remember though, although something may affect me, it may not you. So if you're going to incorporate something into your everyday lifestyle and you're on a weight loss journey or a health journey, you may want to test it yourself to see how you're affected. So if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and do so, because I'd love to have you as a member of my YouTube family. Make sure you hit the notification bell so when I upload, you'll be the first to know. I have an Instagram page, and I'll have my name down here at the bottom of the screen for you guys, so you can go there and follow me. I have before and after photos over there, and I do post on my stories daily. There's a Facebook group, All Things Keto with Kristi, that will be linked in the description box for you, so go over there and check it out. It's an amazing group of supportive people with no keto police. So, as I mentioned before, today's product that I'm going to be testing out is the Built Bar. Now, the Built Bars are not advertised as keto bars. These are like a high protein bar, but they're extremely popular in the keto community, and of course we love them, so I want to test them to see how they affect me personally. There are so many different flavors of Built Bars, it can be overwhelming. I just pick up the mixed box when I buy these so that you can get a ton of different flavors. So there's something for everyone. If you are interested in the Built Bars, I will have a discount code and link below in the description box. I guess we'll know more after this test though, right? The bar that I am testing today is the lemon. This one is the lemon almond cheesecake. I like all my favorite things, really. I'm going to start out with the macros on this one. So it is 160 calories, 5 fat, so it's not a high fat bar. 19 protein, it's a high protein bar, like I said. Your total carbs are 19 with dietary fiber of 7 and sugar alcohols of 8, giving you 4 net carbs in this bar. So definitely a low carb option if you're doing a low carb lifestyle. But we're here to see if it's keto friendly. Your ingredients on this one. Okay, so we have a protein blend and then it breaks it down. Whey protein isolate, partially homogenized whey protein isolate. Then you have water, dark chocolate. It breaks your dark chocolate down and it says sugar, chocolate liqueur, cocoa butter, milk fat, soy lecithin, vanilla. Then, here you go again, digestive resistant maltodextrin, glycerin, almonds, erythritol, gelatin, natural flavors, and citric acid. So there are some questionable ingredients in here. And this bar is 56 grams or 1.98 ounces. Today, I'm going to be testing on my Keto Mojo. I like the Keto Mojo because it is a dual monitor. It tests my ketones and my blood glucose, so I only have to carry around one little monitor. I do have a link and a discount code in the description box if you want to check it out, but you can get an entire starter bundle for under $50. That's a great deal. If you already have a glucose monitor though, and you're just looking for a ketones monitor, you might want to check out Keto Coach. It'll also be listed below if you're interested in that. Now, before I start eating today's bar, I do want to read from the Keto Mojo website so you guys know exactly what we're looking for. I do this in every single video for all the new people. What we are looking for with this test. Generally speaking, you do not want your blood sugar to spike more than 30 milligrams from baseline or your fasting blood sugar. And ideally, your blood sugar should return to baseline within 2 hours. If it doesn't, you may be having an insulin response to that food and may want to consider reducing and or eliminating it from your diet. So, to recap, we don't want to spike over 30. Okay, I think I've covered all of my bases at this point. Let's go ahead and start this test, and I'm going to eat a bar first thing this morning. It's early. It's the weekend. You guys are used to seeing me with bed head, bed face, everything else. Okay, let's see what time it is. 8:39. I have managed to take a shower. I didn't want to get straight up out of bed and test my blood glucose and ketones. I wanted to give it a few minutes, you know, just a few minutes for you guys. You are always giving me suggestions on how to test and good things like that. So I learn something new every single day. I'm cleaning my finger. I'm gonna let it dry. I've washed my hands. There's a whole process that I go through, which I have studied and researched extensively so that I know I'm getting an accurate test result. So this morning, as always, I'm gonna start out with the blood glucose. 88, not bad at all. Next, I'm gonna check my ketone levels this morning. This one takes just a little bit longer. 1.4. That's a good ketone level. I'm sure we went over all of this at the beginning of the video, but this is what we're testing today. This is the one that I've put off the longest because I love Built Bars. And I'm afraid. But this is the mixed box, and this is the new version that they have out. So let me show you what they look like. We have a ton of flavors. Okay, this morning I'm going to be eating the lemon almond cheesecake bar. Here's what the wrapper looks like. And this is what the bar looks like. Are you ready? Yeah, just like a candy bar. I'm going to go ahead and break this in half so you guys can see it. I'm going to try to do it over this napkin so it doesn't go everywhere. Don't want Quincy to get a hold of any of this. Can you see that? Yeah. It's got like this ooey gooey, yummy little center. It reminds me of like a nougat filling. Okay, well, let's go ahead. I have not tried this flavor yet, but I'm obsessed with lemon. Oh my goodness. Honestly, these are so good. It's not over lemony, although that wouldn't bother me because I love lemon that much. But the chocolate with the lemon taste, okay, delicious. I love these bars. Hashtag not sponsored. I'm so scared of these results, honestly, because it's so good. You know, let me say this while I'm eating it. Probably already mentioned it, but these are not marketed as a keto bar. So remember that. I think these are more or less marketed as a protein bar. It says zero guilt. I feel so guilty when I eat it though. But we'll know more after this test, won't we? I'm gonna talk with my mouth full. But Kerrigan has been dying to get into this one. This one is the apple almond crisp. Where did they come up with these flavors? So good. Okay, last bite. I finished at, you see that? 8:57. And I'm gonna go brush my teeth because I know I have a ton. It's so ooey gooey, it just sticks to all your teeth. 8:57, I'll see you back in 30 minutes for the 30-minute check-in. I'm back. I think I'm like a minute late or two. 9:29. This is the 30-minute test, so we're only gonna be doing blood glucose on this one. Not ketones till the very end. Do you guys see that? I don't know what I was expecting. Honestly, they taste like a candy bar. So, and they're not advertised as a keto bar. And they're absolutely delicious. I will bet you hands down though, if I'd ate like a Snicker or a Milky Way, my blood glucose would have jumped way more than 42 points. But with that being said, 42 points is too much. Maybe if it's the only thing I do today, as far as if I stay strict keto the rest of the day, I may not be knocked out of ketosis. But seriously, 42 points. I'm so disappointed because I love these things so much. Now, let me just say this. I don't know where we'll be at the 1 hour or the 2 hour mark at this point, but I mean, it's not like I'm going to waste these bars. My girls are low carb, so these are something that will definitely fit into a low carb lifestyle. So just for me, at this point, these do not fit into my ketogenic lifestyle, because right now I am back on doing hardcore keto, counting my carbs, trying to stay under 20, and not have any big insulin spikes over 30. And 42 is definitely over 30. Ready for the 1 hour check-in, 9:57. I'm right on time, believe it or not. So again, we are only testing blood glucose on this one. So last time I was at 130. 120. So that was a pretty quick drop in 30 minutes from 130 to 120. But remember, I started out at 88. So there was the initial spike of 42, and 42 is more than 30. we're not even gonna talk about it. I'm gonna wait till the 2 hour mark, then we'll go over the recap. That way I've already checked my ketone level and my blood glucose. So I will see you back at 10:57. Look at me being right on time. Can you guys see that? It is 10:57. So this is our last and final check-in, the 2 hour check-in. I'm gonna start out like I always do with blood glucose and see where that's at. This one's so fast, I gotta hurry. There you go. 91. So we are returning to baseline at the 2 hour mark. And now for the ketones test. I think you got it there. This one takes forever. 0.9. Okay, let's go over the results really quick. I'm going to do a recap. So fasting blood glucose was 88 and ketones was 1.4 first thing when I tested this morning. By the time I finished the bar, I waited my 30 minutes and took my fasting blood glucose, which spiked 42 points and went up to 130. At the 1 hour mark, I had started to drop down to 120, and now at the 2 hour mark, I am returning to baseline at 91, and my ketone level is 0.9. So I went from a 1.4 to a 0.9, meaning if I had already had a really low blood ketones level, say I was at 0.5, this would have dropped me completely out of ketosis. Fortunately for me, my ketones were really high this morning, and I'm burning those sufficiently, and even though I went down 0.5 already, I'm still in ketosis and burning ketones as my fuel. So for my final thoughts, this is just me. Do whatever you need to. Do what works best for you. I'm not keto policing anyone. These will not be part of my keto lifestyle, only because I don't want that blood glucose spike. I've noticed recently when I have spikes like that, then I start craving junk food and sweets and stuff. But if I keep my blood glucose nice and level, then those cravings start to go away for me. So that is what I am working on currently, is keeping my blood glucose as level as possible. Again, 42 was over 30, and if you spike over 30, that's something that you don't want, because you are having a response to it, even though I did return to baseline. Now I'm going to get these questions, because I always do, and I know the majority of you did not even watch till the end, so I am probably just talking to myself at this point. But I always get this question: what if I only ate half a bar? What if I ate this bar with a meal? What if I only took one bite of this bar? I don't know, because I'm just testing myself the way I would eat the bar. A serving size is 1 bar, and that's why I wanted to test a serving size, 1 bar, to see how it affected me personally. I don't know how it's going to affect you if you take 1 bite. I don't know if you incorporate it into a meal how it's going to affect you. Those are things that you need to figure out for yourself. So even though these will not be part of my keto journey, they will still be incorporated into my children's lives, because they are doing low carb. Now my children are 24, 18, and 11, and they are doing low carb lifestyle. So this is perfect for them. This would not be an issue. Do what works for you. Do what works for you. That is my best advice. Okay, that's all I got. Make sure you go check out some more of my videos. Like I said, I have an entire playlist of these. I'll see you next time, and I hope everyone is doing well. Bye.